Hello, my name is Andrew Parker, aka Africa Andrew, aka Wafella, aka Spider-Man, and today I'm going to teach you how to juggle 3 balls. So yes, that's right, I'm going to teach you how to juggle. So basically, I'm going to transform you from this untalented loser that you are into this. No, wait, not that. Less creepy? That. Okay, that. Still a little bit creepy, but you get what I'm saying. First off, I want to say that there are already some amazing 3-ball juggling tutorials on YouTube that I highly recommend you watch if you want to learn how to juggle. I will link them down below. In this video, I'm going to focus on tips and tricks directed at some common mistakes that I see people make when they are trying to learn how to juggle. Now, before we get into it, I want to tell a joke. How do you kill a group of clowns? You go for the juggler. I want to cover 4 things. Number 1 is toss, toss, catch, catch. Now first, you need to be able to toss one ball to the other hand. If you can't do this, you're going to need more help than this tutorial can offer. If you can do that with both hands, you're going to take 2 balls and you're going to do toss, toss, catch, catch. Now toss, toss, catch, catch is this. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Pretty simple. And it needs to be a rhythm. So it's toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. It doesn't need to be toss, toss, catch, catch. They need to be thrown about the same height each time. Toss, toss, catch, catch. You need to be able to do this without even thinking about it. Then you just add a 3rd ball, but you're still doing toss, toss, catch, catch. And you're just keeping that momentum going the entire juggle. Now, a couple things about how it feels when you're juggling. I like to say that when you need to throw the other ball is when the other ball is coming down towards the hand that holds the other ball. So, if you see, it makes an arch, right? The ball, when it's at the top of the arch and it's about to come down, that's when you can start throwing this other ball, right there. Okay? So when you're doing 3, that's when you always want to throw the 3rd ball. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's always when that ball is coming down towards the hand that's holding the other ball. I like to say that if a ball is coming towards a hand that holds a ball in it, you have to get rid of that ball. So even if I wait, I have to go, I have to throw, 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 I have to throw. It doesn't matter where that ball is coming from or how much time I have to throw it. I just know that when this ball comes towards this hand, it is basically pushing this ball is pushing this ball out of this hand and I have to throw it. So I'm waiting and I have to throw, I have to throw, I have to throw, I have to throw. And it doesn't matter which cascade or trick I'm doing, I know that I have to get rid of that ball in that hand, wherever it is. There, 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 there. Okay? So once you get the feel of I have to throw this ball, then the juggling cascade will be easier because you're used to throwing, 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 no matter what. Once you get toss, toss, catch, catch, you add a 3rd ball and do one more throw. So 3 catches. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Once you get 3 consistently, you can do 3 every single time without even thinking about it. It's easy for you. Then you can go to 4. Do not go to 4 before you have 3 consistently. If you try to force 4, then you will start having bad habits and your juggling will be worse. Make sure you get 3, then you can move to 4. Once you get 4, you can move to 5. So here's 3, 1, 2, 3, and here's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I have 4, I can go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you always want to increase it by 1 catch each time. That is the best way to learn how to juggle. Whether it's 3, 4, 5, whether you're juggling balls, clubs, knives, whatever, you always want to go 3 catches and then try to go to 4. And once you get 4 consistently and it's easy, then you can go to 5. And that's the process. So the second thing I want to talk about is juggling forward too much. A lot of people do this. It's like when I first started juggling, I constantly did this. When you're juggling, you're gonna want to throw the balls forward. and also smack yourself in the face. This will result in you constantly wanting to walk forward while you're juggling. The first year I juggled 3 balls, I was constantly walking forward and I didn't know why. Andrew, why are you walking while you're juggling? I don't know, but I just can't stop. Since I'm speaking from experience, I wanted to go ahead and let you know that this is probably something you're going to experience. Many people have seen me juggle and then asked if they can try it and asked me to teach them, and the majority of the time, they naturally want to throw this ball forward. This is a good thing to remember when you're doing toss, toss, catch, catch. A lot of people on their second throw, on their second toss, will throw it forward. No, you need to keep it in the same plane. If I put 2 lines up, the balls stay right in here. I'm not doing balls all over the place. So if you feel yourself throwing a ball forward, if you feel yourself extending your arm and reaching on the outside like this, stop yourself, make yourself fix it, because it's gonna become a habit and it'll take a while to get out of. Number 3, numero tres, is juggling too high with your hands. A lot of people struggle with this too. When you juggle, you wanna keep your elbows in right about here, nice and relaxed. See, I'm nice and relaxed, I'm not freaking out, my arms don't look stressed. It's a nice fluid movement. Now, I know that this comes from experience, but also you want to try to implement this into your juggling when you start, at least somewhat, because if you don't, it's gonna look like this. And you're gonna look like you have sticks for arms and you're an old grandma because you can't handle the juggling balls that are way up in the air, okay? If you just throw a ball up in the air, it's easier to catch it right here. It's a little bit harder to catch it up here with your arm at this bent angle above your head. So you wanna be catching the balls down here, nice and simple. Try not to go up here and make it harder on yourself. And the 4th thing, numero cuatro, is practice. I know that's kind of cliche to say, but practice, practice, practice. Juggling is not a cooking recipe. You can't just follow the steps and then you'll immediately get a baked cake that's pretty with icing on it. No, you're going to make a horrendous cake with no icing on it that tastes like banana or something, and you're gonna have to keep baking until you get a nice, pretty red velvet or vanilla icing topped cake with like an awesome design on it. So don't expect a super tasty, delicious birthday cake when all you're gonna get is a banana nut cake. Do banana nut cakes exist? They shouldn't if they do. You can follow all the steps in all these juggling tutorials, mine, the ones I linked in the description, and you still will not necessarily get it for a while. It is not out of the ordinary to have to practice juggling a lot. It is just something that if you do a little bit each day, or a bit each day, you will get it. So keep those things in mind. Remember, toss, toss, catch, catch. That's what you want to start with. Make sure that you're throwing them about the same arc, and make sure that when the ball comes down, you have to throw that other ball to keep the pattern going. So toss, toss, catch, catch. Make sure that you start with 3 catches, then go to 4 catches, then go to 5. After that, remember to keep the balls in this plane and not throw them forward. And after that, make sure not to keep your hands too high and make it stressful and harder on yourself. And after that, remember to practice, practice, practice. Comment down below if you guys can juggle or if you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you learn how to juggle, send me a video on Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat or something like that. I'd love to see you guys learning how to juggle and showing me what you got. In a future tutorial, I want to cover some of the juggling tricks that I know that's not just the normal cascade, but things like this, and this, and fun tricks like that. If y'all would like to see that, I'm kind of excited to make those tutorials. I think they'll be a little bit more interesting, a little more fun. So stick around, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you would like to learn some more things like that. Carpe diem, vita es bono, go have a great day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.